Hello, and thank you so much for taking your time to actually watch this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about silver. I'm going to be talking about why I've actually started buying silver, and more importantly, some of the things which I think you need to be on the lookout for when you do actually start buying silver. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I've been buying silver as an investment for my children. I need to say from the outset though that obviously everything in this video is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just something which obviously I've been learning about, and I want to try and pass on some of the things which I think need to be noted by anybody that is thinking about investing or buying silver. So this is my take on it, if you like. I'm not going to say from the outset whether or not I think buying silver is a good thing to do. Again, my opinion is that silver is a good long-term investment if you're looking to buy something for your children and you're looking to do it over like a period of time. I actually think it's a good thing to do, but like I say, that's just my opinion. Now, some of the things which I think when you start buying silver, things that you need to think about. One thing which concerned me when I did actually start looking at silver and how to buy it was the different discounts you got when you actually buy silver. So I've been buying like things like the Britannias. I bought, if you see my other videos, I bought like Chinese pandas. I've got all different, different coins, and most of these coins are like one troy ounce, which if you look on the price of silver, on the spot price of silver, it's about £18, something like that. But when you actually buy a coin, you might be paying £27, £28 for one of these. Well, you need to consider right from the offset that you're actually paying quite a bit more. You're not actually getting £28 worth of silver. That's what I'm getting at. So you need to consider, obviously, when you're buying coins, that in my opinion, you're buying the coin because you think that over a period of time, not only is the silver going to go up, but the actual numismatic value of the coin is going to go up as well. So, for example, I've been buying the Chinese pandas, yeah? I've not got a lot of them, I think I've got 5 or 6 of them, and they seem to go up. Whether it's because people like pandas, obviously they like the idea of, it's a really nice coin, it's got a picture of a panda on it, and I honestly believe that's why them coins are going up. It ain't just the silver price, it's the actual physical appearance of the coin. Yeah, so when you're buying silver, think about first of all, why am I buying this silver? Am I buying silver because I think the price of silver, obviously you think the price of silver is going to go up, yeah, but you need to be considering that if you're buying coins, you might be paying too much for the silver compared to the silver spot price. Yeah, this is something which I think, when anyone starts doing it, when I first started buying coins 3 or 4 years ago, I was buying some nice coins on eBay from a reputable dealer, and I know I was paying a little bit more than perhaps what they were worth, but I was buying them for my children. I was buying them because I thought they were going to go up over a long term. They were actually Chinese pandas. They were the first ones that I bought, and I bought them because I'd actually watched another video about the Chinese pandas and about how they were going up. So actually, before I did start buying them, I actually did some on eBay. You can do like historical searches of what they go for, and the pandas seem to be going up. Yeah. Now the price of silver was going up as well, but I like the idea that not only was the silver going up, but the actual demand for that particular coin was going up. So this is what you need to consider. If when you're buying in anything, any silver, gold, you know, why are you buying it? Are you buying it because of the silver content, the gold content, if you're buying gold? Or are you buying it because you think the numismatic value of the coin, the rarity of the coin, or the appearance of the coin is going to go up over a period of time? Now, if you're buying silver because you think, you know, you're not really interested in buying coins, you're not really interested in like the appearance of coins, you just want to be buying physical silver, then what you need to perhaps be looking at is obviously buying the bars of silver. Now again, there's a big difference. I was looking on a site today. I buy my coins from a bullion by post. I'm not affiliated with them, but that's where I buy my coins from. And I was looking at their different prices for their silver bars, and it's a massive difference. If you buy a 100 gram bar to if you buy a kilogram bar, the discounts that you're getting for buying the kilogram bar, it's massive. I ain't got the exact figures to hand, but you know, basically, if you could buy the 1 kilogram bar, you're better off doing that than keep buying the little 100 gram bars. I think the 100 gram bars were about £90. But when you actually equate it to the cost of the spot price of silver, it was only about 60. So you're paying a premium to actually hold the physical silver in your hand. Yeah. So all these things you need to. I don't think a lot of people, me included, when I first started, there's so much that I think people don't know. They're blinded by the fact that, oh yeah, going to buy some nice coins. We're going to. I want silver. Silver's going to go up. Everyone's talking about it, but you don't know that it is. But you get kind of drawn into the idea of it, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I want people like me. If you're working class and you have perhaps put it in your mind that you want to buy some silver for your children, you know, you want to obviously try and be there for them in the future when you're not around. It's important that we get the best, the most out of every penny that we are spending, and that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm like, I bought some more of these yesterday, and but in the back of my mind, I wish I could buy a kilogram, because I know if I was buying a kilogram of silver, I'd be getting it almost, I think it was like 8% over the spot price, which is still good, because you got to remember you're actually holding the physical silver in your hand. But bear that in mind, yeah. Bear that in mind when you're buying silver. Where are you getting it from? You know what I mean? Are you buying it off a reputable dealer? Are you buying it off of eBay? You know, I've heard horror stories about buying silver from eBay, but I've bought silver off of eBay. But when I bought it, I've made sure I've bought it from somebody on there that's trading silver, that's got good feedback, and this is what you need to be considering when you're buying it. Yeah, don't buy into something, and if something's too good to be true, it usually is. But that's so I think you need to as well. If you are buying silver, don't be silly about it. When I first started a few years ago, I kind of got a bit obsessed with it. I was like, it's going to go up, and I bought some of these coins from the Perth Mint. I've got koala bears, I've got pandas, I've got kangaroos, I've got, I've got a few now, and it's easily kind of like to buy into the idea that that they're gonna go up, but you don't know. If I'm honest about it, you don't know. You're still speculating. You're still speculating, yeah. But I still think that if you see a coin, or if you look on these sites and you see a coin that you think, oh, that's nice, and you like it, I think something else you've got to consider as well. It's not all, obviously it is about the money. I've said that a few times, it's not about the money, but it is when you're buying silver. But you've got to like it as well. You've got to like the coin you're buying. You know what I mean? You've got to, and I think it's got to be something you're interested in. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't put all my money into silver. But I am putting some of it into it. I'm trying to buy, if I can buy one of these or even a couple of these a week, depending on how well I'm doing, I'm buying them for my kids because obviously I think over time they're going to go up. You know what I mean? Not only do I think the price of silver is going to go up, I actually think if you're buying coins, yeah, it's the value of the coin itself that goes up. And that's what you don't get if you're buying a kilogram of silver, just a block. If you buy a block of silver and 1 kilogram and today it's worth £800 and it goes up 10%, then tomorrow it's worth 880. But again, if you bought them, if you took that money and put it into coins, into certain coins, if you know about coins and perhaps bought some coins that you've done your own work on that were going to go up, you could make more. Yeah, it's a very, I think it's just something you need to do. It's something that you need to learn by. You need to learn obviously what it is, and you'll hopefully over time pick it up. I think obviously you need to hold them for as long as you can. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, I did a video about a Kew Gardens coin that I told my daughter to watch out for because she was a cashier, and I told her to watch out for this rare 50p piece. Now, ironically, I showed her in the morning, and at night she rang me up and told me that she had one of these coins, and I didn't believe her because, they're not just floating around in change. Well, they are, but there's not many of them. And ironically, she come home and she said she flipped it. She went, "Here, Dad, that's for you." And I couldn't believe it. She had one of these Kew Gardens 2009. It's just a normal 50p piece, but it's a rare one. They only minted, I think it was 200. I think it was 200,000. It actually might have been 800,000 thinking of it, but it's still rare in comparison to the rest of the coins. Now, the reason I'm telling this story is because at the time it was worth £50 on eBay. So you can imagine my delight when my daughter come in with his coin. He said, "Here, Dad." And I said to her, "Oh, well done, Bub." I said, "You know what you got to do now?" She went, "What?" I said, "You got to find another one." I said, "We want one a day." I said to her. But what I'm getting at is that coin today on eBay is selling for £124. So I could have sold it 5 years ago. And there's been times in my life when, if you know my story, I'm kind of like a working class guy, and you get your ups and downs being self-employed. And I remember about 3 years ago, it was right near Christmas, and I needed a bit of money, big house, and I didn't have a lot of money. And this guy was selling 50p pieces, and I bought a few, some of the smaller ones. And I told him the story about this Kew Gardens coin, and he was obviously like a bit of a, if you like a bit of a dealer. He said to me, "I'll give you £50 for it." And I said to him, "Nah." But I was tempted. But the moral of the story is that I didn't. I thought, no, I'm going to save that. That's my son and my daughters. That's for them when they get older. And that coin today, I looked on eBay a couple of days ago, it was £124. Yeah. Now, this is what we want. This is what we want. Yeah. This is what we want. Financial security. We buy a coin today, whether we pay £20 for it, and over the space of 5 years, it's worth £35 or £40. Yeah. So I hope I've inspired you to, at least, if you are buying silver, to start, thinking really about what you're buying, where you're buying it from, and how you're buying it. Yeah. Are you buying big blocks of it if you've got loads of money? Are you buying small denominations of the different coins? Are you buying little silver bars? But remember, if you're buying little silver bars, don't be paying too much for them, but because in my eyes, £90 for a silver bar that's got £60 value, like spot silver price value, I think it's too high. You're paying 1.5 times. You're paying a lot more for that silver. Yeah. Now, you could obviously buy silver on paper where they hold it for you, but I don't think, I'm going to do another video about that, but I think you're better off. I don't think you can beat buying something physical. Yeah. Something physical that you can pass down to your children. Yeah. Your kids are going to love you in the future. You know, if I can inspire one person to start putting a bit of money away for their kids, this video would have been worthwhile. Yeah, I'm very, if you know my story, I've got 2 children, they're my life, and I want to do all I can to provide for them. And I think, if obviously as parents, that's what we should be doing. And I think buying a little bit of silver, buying not loads, but perhaps putting 10, 15, 20 pound a week into it, I think is a good long term hold. Yeah, but like I say, I'm not buying. I've seen it in my other videos. I'm not buying these to sell in 5 years' time. I'm not buying these to sell in 10 years' time. These are for my kids to have in later life, and you know, hopefully, you know, silver could be £60 an ounce by then. It could be £100 an ounce, but who knows? It could be 5. No one knows. Anyone that tells you any different, anyone that can tell you what the price of silver is going to be, there ain't no guarantees. Yeah, I've done other videos about this, about, you know, different things that affect the price of silver. But the real, you know, the real, what's the name of this story is, no one really knows. Yeah, in like any investments, it's good to spread your bets. A little bit in silver, a little bit in gold, some money in stocks and shares, blue chip companies, some money in bonds, things like that. Don't be holding all your money in one place. Yeah, read Warren Buffett's book. It's all about how he made his fortune, and he made it by spreading his bets. He didn't make it in one company. He didn't buy into one idea, i.e. gold or anything. He had all different things that he kind of spread his money around, and that's what he done. That's how he made his money. Yeah, he also bought into companies that had a high dividend yield as well. Companies that were paying ongoing dividends, which is something you don't get when you buy silver. The only way these go up in value is if the price of silver goes up, or if the numismatic value of the coin itself goes up. I hope this has helped. I hope this inspired you to really look at how you're buying your silver, and to make sure you don't pay too much for it. Please leave any comments.